Hi there, it's Carl Irwin, the Common Magician, with a quick trick with 3 coins. We've got 3 silver dollars here, and what we're going to do is very, very simple. We're going to take these $3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do a little bit of an experiment. I want these 3 to travel from here all the way over to here, and if you just watch very closely, you can see as it magically happens. Leaving us with 2 coins on this side, 1 coin on this side. That is 1 traveling from here over to here. Let's try this again. We're going to take 2 coins on this side, 1, 2. And the second one, you can hear it. You can hear when it happens. If you listen very closely, you can see that we now have 2 coins on this side and 1 coin over here. This is my favorite one now. Watch, this is my favorite one. You can watch very visually as this coin travels from this side all the way over to here. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. Of course, that's just a joke, just a joke. We'll try this again, a little bit more visually this time. If you watch closely, we'll take 1 coin over here and we're going to just squeeze it and watch as it dematerializes and travels over here. 1, 2, 3 coins. That is 3 flight with 1, 2, 3 silver dollars. Simple handling. Let's take a close look at this. This is a handling that I've been working with. I always carry with me, the question comes up occasionally is what kind of stuff do I perform regularly? Regularly, I always carry one of these with me. Actually, one of these and one of these. And I've talked about this before. What this is a silver dollar. It's a Morgan silver dollar, but it's actually a super triple coin. It's a super triple coin, which is a form of split coin that has 3 layers. And then I have a duplicate. This is a non-magnetic duplicate for my super triple coin. In addition to that, for this routine, you have to have a third coin. This is a second duplicate. So these 2 are matching duplicates, brass core kinds of coins that don't have any magnetic properties to them, because the super triple coin is actually a split coin. It's got 3 layers. So you have 1 layer, which is magnetic, it's a head, and then another layer, which is a head, and then you have a tail layer. And then on the back side of these, you have a Teflon tape so that they can sort of join together and nest. So this can be passed off as a single coin, can be handled very much like a single coin. And you can do all kinds of magic just with this 1 coin alone. It's good, I found, to always have a duplicate so that you can ring in the duplicate after you do a routine. You don't have to pass this off as multiple coins. You can use it for its properties to do single coin routines. It's really great for penetrating a coin through a hand or through glass. You might have the coin and demonstrate it and have a drinking glass or something like that. And you just place the coin into the hand, pick up the glass, and then you toss it up through the bottom of the glass. And of course, you can make it appear inside the glass using the other side of it. Cleanup is very easy because you can just dump this out into the hand and it will automatically join up with the other side of it. So super triple coin, this is a fairly affordable replica of a Morgan silver dollar. You can buy these very expensively, some magic dealers, but you can buy adequate replicas online on Amazon for about $30. And if you get a Teflon heat tape, so this would be anti-friction or heat tape that's used often with laminating machines. You can buy a roll of this kind of a Teflon tape and then place the tape on the back side of each one of these layers. It just kind of upgrades it and makes it much more akin to what you might buy at a magic store. So that's what I have. And I have a couple of these actually, but I always carry 1 with me plus the replica. I found that you can do pretty good 3-fly routine and be very exposed using 1 of these and then these 2 replicas. So here's my handling. I start with the super triple coin between the 2 replicas, and you can show these fairly in the hand, especially if you have it stepped like this. So you're not looking right at the edge of the super triple coin. You see the edges of it. But if I have it sitting like this, 1, 2, 3, you can see very clearly 3 separate silver dollars. And you can show them quite fairly like this. If you have the nerve for it. You can even hand one out to someone to look at. You take that one back, and then you can hand another one out and hand two out over here, as long as you always keep the Gaff coin in your hand. As long as you always keep that one, you're safe really to hand these out and not have that Gaff notice. Otherwise, I think the demonstration is so free that there really is no reason to inspect this. Now, can you do this with other types of Gaff coins? You certainly could do this with 3 coins in a shell, but the handling, I think, is a little bit more complex. You could do it with 2 coins in a flipper, probably in some situations, particularly a gravity flipper, where it comes apart just by the use of gravity itself to separate the layers. But I've found that the super triple coin is the easiest way to handle a Gaff that gives you multiples of a single coin that nest together. They fall together magnetically in layers rather than nest, but it's the same kind of principle. So I start with the super triple coin in between. You can show it at fair angles. It's slightly thicker than the other 2 coins, so it's good to have it in the middle. And you don't want to do this very close up so that the layers can be seen, but you can show it quite freely. And then what I do is I place them into my right hand, into the finger palm position. I thumb off a replica coin, and then I thumb off the super triple coin, and then I act like I'm thumbing off the next coin, but what I do is I reach up and I actually separate the top head layer from the super triple coin, which leaves us with a replica, the head layer of the super triple coin, and then the head and tail layer stuck together, and then the replica, second replica, and finger palm over here. So now I'm set with 3 coins in hand after they've seen them freely and openly. And I can do a Ramsey subtlety and point and count 1, 2, 3. And I say I'm going to make them travel from here over to here. Tilt forward, and this is very common handling for a multiple coin 3 fly. If you're doing a 4 coin 3 fly, looks like 3 coins, but you have a 4th one in play. Tilt forward as the STC layers come together and you produce the replica in this hand. So what I do to come from finger palm is I push it up. I rotate it up like this to show it over the fingers. So you could push it out at the fingertips too, if you can get a thumb grip on it to push out like that. But I find from being deep in finger palm, it's easier to clip it with the top finger and then roll it up. So I roll forward, these 2 layers come together, I produce one over here, and then I bring this up, and now you see 2 coins. And you can show this. The advantage to this is you can show everything very openly. You can have open palms, show the coins, and it's just absolutely miraculous that one went from here over to here. Now the next part is very similar if you were doing a handling with a 4 coin 3 fly. You want to get this into finger palm and steal away a coin from this side and then split the super triple coin. So I do this by flipping this coin with the thumb, catching into finger palm as I tilt forward on this side, and I'm going to take the top coin, the replica coin, and I'm going to scrape down over the super triple coin and bring it to the back. I catch over here, and then I reach up and I grab the replica coin, and as I grab the replica coin, I scrape, I bring the super triple coin up to face, and I separate the head layer off of the super triple coin again, and then I give a tap on the top. So at speed, I'm here, I've produced this, I flip, I come down forward, I reach up, I grab, and I tap. And now I've got Ramsey subtlety again. I've got my original coin that I transferred to the side in finger palm. I've got the second coin, the other replica that I've stolen away, now as if it was the first coin that traveled. Now I can immediately transfer another coin from here over to here. I say I'm going to do it so you can hear it. And what I do is I just drop this coin into the hand, and you can hear it clink. As I do that, I'm going to tilt this back because this is the thin layer on top. If I tilt forward, you'll see the thin layer. So I tilt back and I let them join together. And then I tilt them forward again as I produce these 2 coins in this hand. So you don't really see the moment when a coin slides behind because you're always tilting forward or back. So now we're in this situation where I've got 2 coins in this side, 1 coin in this side. You can show them very freely again. So this is the advantage to this, is I can show quite freely. Now, the last step is to do this classic gag when doing 3 fly with 4 coins. We take this super triple coin, the STC, and we're going to bounce it over here, and I'm going to lay it underneath the middle coin. So I've got the top replica behind the middle replica, and then the STC behind that, and I'm clipping them with my thumbs in the back. I make a joke of this, and then what I do is I tilt forward and I take the top replica back. And as I do this, I reposition so I have my thumb on the back side of the super triple coin. And this is so that I can push down in a moment on the STC to separate the double layer from the head layer, so that when I tilt forward, I can do the separation as I place this into classic palm, turn the hand over, pretend to bring it to the fingers, rub. It dematerializes as I bring this up, showing 3 coins, and then I can gesture with an open palm, fingers, and get the attention over here and point 1, 2, 3 coins from one side to the other. And immediately, the nice thing about this, because I'm using this STC, this will automatically go back together if I lay it flat into my hand. I can take these 3 coins, place them into my hand, and as I do that, it's automatically 1, 2, 3 coins with the STC in the middle, right where I started off. Very open show. I can pick these up, count them out, do whatever I want after this. You can go into another routine using that STC. You can pocket the STC, move on with a single 1 coin, whatever you want to do from this point. But it's a handling of 3 fly where you begin and end essentially with 3 solid coins. And you could do 3 coin magic with this, as long as you're not scraping the STC so that the parts come apart. They will stay together as a coin. So you can do some multiple coin magic here and then ring this out whenever the opportunity becomes available to you. So that is just a quick handling my Christmas break here of a 3 fly routine that I've been working on and preparing to do for people. Try to get a little bit more action out of my super triple coin, adding 1 extra replica to this as well. So what I've done too is I've put this together kind of in a little bit of a package. So I have this is an ID wallet, and on one side of the ID wallet, I've got here my super triple coin Gaff, and next to that, I have a bite out coin or a folding coin, which can be used for coin and bottle. And it's an exact replica of the Morgan silver dollar, exact same make, but it's a folding coin. And what I've done is I've replaced the regular rubber bands that we use for these with stuff that they use for the Tenyo coins. You can actually buy that from craft stores. It's kind of a clear plastic band. I've put that in there, stretched it out, did 2 loops, and then super glued it in place. And I have found that this lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts. I haven't had to replace this in months, and it holds up very, very well. So that's a little bit of a quick tip to replace the rubber bands. You can get this at craft stores. It's kind of a plastic, elasticy property to it. It's used to make like necklaces and bracelets. So you can just buy that as a spool very cheaply. Wrap it. I wrapped it twice around with a little bit of stretch and pull, hold it in place, put a dab of super glue, and it'll sit there. And of course you can scrape that out if you want to replace it at some point later on. And it will not pop out if you glue it in a couple of spots on each section. So that's a little idea. So I've got my gaffs on one side, super triple coin here, folding coin here, and then on the back side I place my 2 replicas, and then I can carry this in my pocket kind of as a package. So I've got, in my pocket, I've got my replica coins against my leg, and then my gaff coins sitting out. I know my STC is in the front, and I always have that. I always have that ready to go. So everyday carry, coin magic, using that STC, which could make you look like an amazing coin magician, using a pretty simple gaff. So anyway, that's my handling of 3 fly using that particular gaffed coin. Show it very openly, lots of possibilities with it. Good luck with that. Happy magicking. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.